Okay. What is up? Okay, so as you can see, I've been fucking around with this OBS shit. I've got some scrolling things going on the bottom. I've got some pumpkins floating around behind me. I got the chat box in here, but I think the chat box looks weird. It's like it's stretched. I couldn't get it to fit in a way that wasn't shit. But anyway, I should be able to see your comments here. I see Goonurge, how's it going? I see JD Max, how's it going? And of course the VR grid was first off the blocks. So let me know, can you guys hear me okay? Audio good? Looks good, mate. No worries. Thank you, Goonurge. Or Gooner I'm not sure how I should say that. Maybe I should just use the pop-out chat. Audio good, lads? JD Max, which pumpkin are you? I can't. That's the beauty of it, JD Max. I could be any of them, you know? Meow indeed, if that's what that means. Audio is good. Thank you very much. Let me go to browser, interact, and let's start. Well, we're not going to sit through 15 minutes of counting down. Oh shit. What the hell? That wasn't 15 minutes. Pre-show trailers. Okay, so we gotta watch these too. I guess we will be watching the 15 minutes. That's loud. I'm gonna turn that down a touch. Let me know how that audio is for you while we watch this Funktronic Labs. Okay. So far, so cute. Speechless. I'm speechless right now at this one. Motion controls, I can tell you that much. You put the things in the holes. Doors open. Decepticon has arrived, I see. It is difficult to read that chat. Why? V or. That's another t-shirt design idea. A V and then like a paddle, like an oar beside it. What's this? I did not see a PSVR logo beside us. Therefore, it's trash. Now let me speed through this. Again, do we have another one? Oh, something's happening here. I think. Here we go. Some nice visuals, whatever it is. Kinda has a Shadow of the Colossus look. Definitely has a Team Ico kind of vibe, I think. What's that? Oculus? Put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. No good. Browser. Interact. Play all new units. What's this? Sky... What? It's like a mobile game, except for VR. Destroy friendships. Un loco. Anything to get moist about, yes? Well, no PSVR yet. So, I'm dry right now. I'm dry. Decepticon says Skyworld DLC. I'm very interested in this game. That one I'm just after watching? Did not see a PSVR logo. Is that Skyworld? Is that what it's called? Ah, fuck us. Who cares? What's this? Here we go. Now this looks good. Nice combos. Until you fall. I don't see any platforms. Any platforms to that one, lads? J or B. 2 games here were confirmed as PSVR on Kinda Funny Games E3 Showcase. 2 games. I thought there was going to be 7 PSVR games. Let's just keep skipping. Something's coming up here. We got Mr. Underground. How's it going? Oculus and likely PSVR. Nice. I'm interested in that last one for sure.
This planet.
11 says Decepticon.
One side always in dark.
It's a loud voice.
Always in light. Every 3,000 years, this moon passes between our planet and the sun, forming an eclipse. A shield for the rightful owners.
Some Cthulhu-looking shit right there.
Knowing this, the tribes of the light side have constructed the Light Temple. They believe this temple will protect them from us. Your task is to destroy this place before the day of the eclipse.
How's the volume of the video, by the way? Not me, the actual YouTube video. Let me know.
You are one of the few to walk in the sunlight.
I'm gonna turn it a bit down on my end because it's definite. What is this? Primordian on Steam. No PSVR. Just less than 2 minutes to go. J or B, I mean, then 2 games appear as if they were PC only, but got confirmed as coming to PSVR. Okay. And when you add those 2 together, does that add up to 11? Decepticon is saying that 11 PSVR games. Congrats on 2K, thank you very much, Mr. Underground. I appreciate it. I'll have to do something special for us. If I can pull some strings. Okay, we'll just have patience. We'll wait the last 20 seconds. Why not? I'll get to know you guys. So how's your day been, you know? Are you doing well? Just joking, I don't care. Don't tell me about your day. Tell me about PlayStation VR games. That's what I want to know. Fair play to UploadVR, by the way.
Hey guys,
for
Richard
pulling this
here,
off.
Studio Director at Vertigo Games. Welcome to our studio. Today the team will be talking about After the Fall, our biggest and most ambitious VR project yet. We've been working on this for 1.5 years and we can't wait to hear what you guys think.
8 packet Ligmas, huh? What's Ligmas, Decepticon? Vertigo Games. Are these Arizona Sunshine Vertigo Games? Is that the same dudes? I see a gun. Time Crisis in VR. Join a raging fight for survival. Alright, that was very brief.
Is a VR action FPS with RPG elements set in a shared world with 4-player co-op at its heart. Players use their own combat styles to fight against a variety of
Just squatting.
zombie-like creatures known as the Snowbeat in a battle for survival and control of a frozen, post-apocalyptic Los Angeles.
There's a few like that, okay.
After the Fall is about
This whole E3 has been like
a lot
that.
of enemies and about loads of loot. Me and my team are really pushing the boundaries of VR by getting the largest horse, the biggest
So is this
boxes,
one
and the richest
PSVR?
environments on screen, all shared with players around the world.
So once players have teamed up and selected a loadout, they go on a mission together. Missions can involve various types of objectives. Say a settlement is in desperate need of some assistance and requires you to go out and save them from a giant colossal snowbreed that you need to take down together. The main focus for After the Fall are the main missions that you do, but aside from that there's also side content that you can follow, and events and other interesting encounters that you can do to upgrade your equipment further, you know, and of course play that endgame.
Endgame. So it might be a
Hey
meaty
everyone,
one.
and welcome
this guy.
to the first ever Upload E3 VR showcase. Thanks for being here. I'm Jamie. This is going to be exactly what it sounds like, 60 minutes of VR games. That's not a lot of time for me to talk. You just want to see the games. Why don't we just get right to it?
Let's do it. Command Jamie. Carbon Studio. What do I know them
Do
from?
you remember Meliora?
A Mage's Tale?
It was a land of magic and wonder.
Christopher Hart, what's up? E3 VR lit. Lit 100 fam.
And many foes wished to claim it.
Tappy Toes, how's it going? How's Sonya? More importantly, Tappy Toes. You know I'm just using you to get to her.
There is no price I wouldn't pay to protect my home.
Was it the Wizards or was it the Mage's Tale? Which is Carbon Studio? Wizards.
What is but a soul in return for such power?
Dark Times. Is it like an expansion? Or a sequel or what? Coming soon for VR. Alright. I'm interested in that. The Wizards was good. Valve. This isn't going to be on PSVR, is it? Team Fortress? Everyone gets used at the end, but Sonya is doing okay. She's recovering from the flu. Poor Sonya. Give her my best, Tappy Toes. 3 meaty modes of mayhem. This actually looks pretty fun. I want that. Hot dog combat. Bet Decepticon is getting like hot and heavy watching these hot dogs. Meat Fortress. Rocket jumps. That's random. Like, what's with the meat?
Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome
How
to
are you,
Meatbox
Jenny?
Offices. We're going to be showing you some footage from budget cuts for PSVR for the very first time. So
Wieners.
enjoy.
Hot dogs are disgusting, says Decepticon. Don't be such a homophobe, Decepticon. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh shit, is this Portal? It looks like Portal, but I'm not sure if it is Portal. Lamau, Meat Fortress. Budget cuts. Oh, I've heard people talk about budget cuts. Coming to PSVR.
Hi, my
okay.
name is James Hunt, and I'm very happy to announce the next title from Fast Travel Games
Portal
and a passionate
knockoff, says
project of mine
Tappy-Toes.
called The Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets. The
Stolen
Curious Tale
Pets.
is an interactive, heartwarming story where you play your childhood memories formed into tiny worlds in front of you. The game is full of animated life,
There's a 2.
playful
You need a
interactions,
sequel?
and joyful, unique puzzles. We at Fast Travel Games are known for our action adventures in first person, but this is something very different. We're a small, passionate team working on this game alongside our bigger titles, and we hope to share something really special. And here's the very first trailer. Enjoy.
Okay.
Is that you? I didn't recognize you.
Fast travel games. Those
You're
are
grown up.
Apex Construct,
Curious worlds we created
I
together.
think.
You and
We get one, PC's getting part 2, okay.
and I think you can help.
Second class citizens over here on PSVR. It's jealousy. What's up, Prozac? How you doing? Suki would be all over this one. I don't know, is it anime enough for him? I don't think so. It needs big anime titties for Tsuki. Okay, so it's just going to be like an island in front of you. Oh, it's on PlayStation VR. And it's coming this year. This definitely coming to PlayStation VR. Angry Birds.
Hello! We need to put aside our differences and work together.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Is Angry Birds still popular? Couch co-op. Okay. I was just going to use the social screen for once. Looks like it will. Right. This music, I imagine this is the kind of music that just plays in Decepticon's head on loop. Not this music. Just got demonetized right there.
For the players.
I might skip that one.
Are you freaking kidding me? That was an awesome showcase of the great content VR developers are putting out there right now. Next up, let's take a trip to the TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
Signal at maximum power.
You can't say that anymore.
Oh, you are gonna love this bit.
Doctor Who The Edge of Time is a feature-length adventure where you
Maze
get
Theory.
to fly the TARDIS and visit new locations in the world
Mr.
of
Bean,
Doctor
how's it
Who.
going?
The story
Long time no see, Mr.
a villain
Bean.
that has
I hope you're well.
awoken. They're in control of space and time, and they've sent out a reality virus that totally disrupts the time across various worlds.
Stronger, and I'll soon be through that door, so get a move on. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We get to visit different worlds, different times. We get to explore worlds.
I
really
actively
intimately, as well as
dislike
more
Doctor Who,
challenging
so
mechanics where you might meet well-known characters such as the Weeping
this
Angels
isn't
or
tickling my
even the
fancy.
Dalek.
But if it's a well-made VR game,
For us, it's really important that we captured the experience
it's
of
on
being in
PS
an
VR.
episode. And that moment when the
I'll give
TARDIS
it a chance.
appears is a really powerful moment. And of course, when you open the doors and you can actually see the TARDIS, it's quite amazing. Really, really
like the
big
main
art
bad
moment.
guys in Doctor Who are like trash cans with plungers stuck on them. Oh, this is coming to PlayStation VR. Okay, September. Stone planks. Zzz. Once. Have you seen the Boneworks viewer game on the Node YouTube channel? Yes, I have. I haven't seen it recently. Have they recently updated? I've seen older versions of it anyway. It looks super impressive. I gotta read an essay for this trailer over here. Look at all these words coming up. Somebody translate this. Disciples of Dawn. Don't know what that game is. Don't know what platforms it's coming to. Okay. This looks good. Police. There's new gameplay on Node. I'll check that out. Thank you very much for the heads up, Mr. Bean. I'll be jealous looking at what we can't have on PSVR. game looks really nice. Too nice. This probably isn't coming to PSVR, is it? This looks cool, says Decepticon. Yeah, this would be right up Decepticon's alley. Cyberpunk. Lo-fi. No PSVR symbol. So it's actually trash, Decepticon, so you know, change your mind. The tree versus the squirrels. Okay. So multiplayer with people on phones? 3 people or VR? Acorn.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm from Resolution Games. We're in the middle of Stockholm and we're working on a multiplayer VR game called Acorn.
Like Blade Runner says Boo Bigger, yeah, it does have that kind of a look.
Trying to defend its acorns.
James Furtado, how's it going?
Is
anything good coming out for PSVR that is going to be any good in your opinion? Nothing crazy has stood out yet.
Okay, so you're a tree.
But if you're talking about in general, then No Man's Sky and Iron Man
Squirrels, of course,
are probably going to be the standouts of the year.
Game. You can pick up your friends, they're playing as the squirrels, you throw them
H-Block,
away,
what's
you
up?
pick up projectiles, a bowling ball.
We the North, let's go,
You can even
Raptors.
pick up
What
some
is that,
sap,
hockey?
throw it on the field, and when the sap lays down, the squirrels will be slow.
What are your
when
thoughts
you're
on
running
Xbox
around.
E3 conference? I
Acorn
thought
is
it
coming
was
later this summer to
about
Oculus
an hour
and
too long.
Oculus Quest.
Could have been done in half an hour.
Okay,
It's way
let's
too
get
many
this straight.
CGI trailers.
Budget cuts, Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets, and Acorn. Is it just me, or are Swedish developers really good at making wholesome VR games? Next couple of VR games, not so wholesome.
Okay, I don't like wholesome, that's cool. Servios, okay, these guys are good.
We were close with
Keanu Reeves
AMC
though
to
for
bring you The Walking
Microsoft.
Dead Onslaught.
Very good.
We're really excited about this title because it allowed us for the first time to bring together all the amazing technology that we built up from past shooters like Raw Data, the melee experiences from Pre-Rise to Glory, and our locomotion system from Sprint Vector for the first time, bringing them together in an action-packed experience like no one's seen before. Not only did we get to work with AMC and some of their team writers, we also got to work with some of the amazing talent on the show as well.
This looks an awful lot like Arizona Sunshine.
As you're going through the campaign, you'll be able to level up your characters, unlocking new perks. Not only that, each character will have unique, iconic weapons that you've seen in the show, they're using time and time again, and you'll be able to experience what it's like to play as those characters fighting off the walking dead. With The Walking Dead, it's not just about the world itself.
Oh, okay, that was cool.
But really how you interact with them, and we wanted to take that to the next level in VR. So
Shank.
building upon our past Phantom
Shank.
technology with Creed, we wanted to take melee combat
Sword,
to the
very
next
cool.
level. So we
Or
created
knife,
what we're
whatever
calling
that is.
Progressive Dismemberment.
I like this.
This new system, players not only can decapitate, scalp, carve, impale, and do
Ooh.
all sorts of disgusting, horrible things to the walkers as they try to survive through this horrifying experience. It will be available at local arcades across
Osama, how's it going?
and also at retail
Similar
for
to Arizona
Oculus
Sunshine.
Rift
Yeah, that's what I
and
was
Vive
thinking too.
systems.
Onslaught. Coming to VR. Did I miss the second platform? What is this? What is this perverted shit I'm watching here? Oh boy. What the fuck is this? Is this a Justin Roiland game? Hopefully we can get a Boneworks type game on PS5. Yeah, PS5 maybe. What is this game about? Just destroying the environment? Hotel. Oh. Or in or.
Against hotel policy.
Not for PlayStation. Wolf and Wood. I think they did the Exorcist game.
Well done sneaking in, Agent. You've made your way into Dr. Zor's boardroom.
I expect you to die.
Don't get too comfortable. You're only here to gather intel. As long as you don't touch anything, you shouldn't have any trouble. We expect nothing less than your usual professionalism. Good luck.
Seas of Power. July 16. PlayStation. I saw PlayStation. Nice. Oh,
Hey PSVR fans.
Stroking his PlayStation.
Enjoying the show?
Yeah, yeah.
I hope so, because the next couple are for you. Let's hand it over to one of the coolest dudes in video
It's getting
games.
hot now. It's getting hot.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Greg Miller from Kinda Funny, and I'm so happy that UploadVR is doing their own showcase. Of course, we're doing our own showcase too, E3, all indie games. It's happening tonight. You can check it out later. Enough about that. Instead, let's talk about PlayStation VR. That's right, the only real form of VR there is. I'm just kidding. I love Oculus Quest. I just have this thing
he's
where
right.
I,
He's
joke
right.
around about not liking PC games. I digress. PlayStation VR. I'm here to talk to you about Mini Mech Mayhem. It is a game from Future Lab. You might remember them. How could you forget? From the Velocity games that were awesome on the PlayStation Vita. You remember the PlayStation Vita, right? No, you don't. It was a handheld. It had 2 sticks. It was great. Nobody supported it enough, except people like Future Lab.
Deltron,
That's why we need to support
Thanks for
them
stopping by.
with Mini Mech Mayhem.
So this is like that little kind of chessboard.
Mini Mech Mayhem is a
type
tabletop
thing.
action strategy game for up to 4 players online. The game is played out in 2 stages. The first stage is planning, where everyone programs their actions for their little mech, and they use the PlayStation Move controllers to pick the moves for them. And then the second phase is where all those moves that have been programmed play out, and you don't necessarily know which order they're going to play out in. During the programming phase, you're trying to get your mech onto the victory square or to push another mech into a hazard. You have to try and guess what your opponent is going to do. So if it does go horribly wrong, it's not the end of the world because you have intercept cards that you can play.
Ed, how's it
such
going?
as calling
Getting
in an
moist and
airstrike
deej.
or just
Oi,
nudging
oi, oi.
someone off by 1 square.
Hope you're well, lads.
We've got this thing in the game called an avatar, which is what you
This kind of
play
sounds
as.
interesting.
My favourite thing is to go into the shop and then customise my avatar. You can also customise your mech as well, your little buddy, and you can put different parts on them and change the colours.
One of my
Slightly
unbiased
interesting,
favourite parts of the
this
game is the
Decepticon,
AI. There are about 60 AI characters in game. Each of the AI characters will have its own difficulty assigned to it, so they fall into 4 categories: easy, medium, hard, and tutorial. So you might start to recognise some of these
It's
AI.
online,
If you're
you
playing
know?
against hard all the time, you'll come up against Jack the Brave.
What am I called in the game?
You're Frosty Matt.
Yes. It should have been Lemon Matt, really.
Or you can swap with a Sour Claire if you want.
I'll be Sour Claire.
Lads having the
At the heart
bants.
of Mini Mech Mayhem, there's a real strong funny bone, which is new for us as a
Emphasis
studio.
on the
We've
slightly.
made fun
This
games
is
before, we've
Deltron.
not made
Deltron
funny
with the
games.
shade.
Mini Mech Mayhem is coming out on the 18th of June, and you can pre-order now on the
18th of June.
PlayStation Store.
That's a week away. I don't care for the customization and all that stuff, but the actual gameplay itself could be good. Dark Curry. What do we have here?
Hello?
Oh, I think this Decepticon did show me this one. This one looks really good. I haven't missed anything good, Deej. You're just in time for like, the highlights, I think.
In this town? Where the fuck is everybody? By all the...
Here we go. Just the combat looks good in this. Like this proper impalement and shit. You're not just waggling. Well, you're waggling, but you know. Cool. Nice. That's a nice touch. We need Rock Band VR. That would be cool. think Beat Saber is the closest we're getting to that, though. Spooky. Oh, your weapons break. I don't know if I like that. I like that stab. Undead Citadel, that was the name.
2019 has
Looks
been
decent.
amazing for Perp Games, with much more to come, including the highly anticipated Sorrento, but we're not stopping there. As you saw earlier, the Angry Birds Movie 2 VR Under Pressure is coming exclusively to PlayStation
Boy
VR.
mentioned
We're
VR,
so
says
honoured
Deej.
to reveal today that Perp are
Pervert.
plucking it out of the digital world and are sending it soaring onto store shelves everywhere. We can't wait for you to try this zany underwater adventure when it launches later this year. Also later this year, Drunken Bar Fight will get a special edition with added DLC, introducing a few new levels and features like character selection, customization, unlockables, and 4-player multiplayer. So roll
4-player multiplayer. Okay. I actually have this game. It's kind of trash, but at the same time it's entertaining.
Always listening to the needs of the VR community, and that's why we are so happy to announce a physical edition of Pixel Ripped 1989, the multi-dimensional homage to retro gaming, is coming exclusively to the Perp store. We'll be opening pre-orders very soon. And later this year, we'll continue to work with Arvor to publish their highly anticipated follow-up, Pixel Ripped 1995. This one will go to wider physical markets in all territories.
Right! That's it!
Well, almost. We've got one last thing to share with you today.
Ooh. Highwire. Gollum.
Highwire Games' breathtaking PSVR exclusive adventure enables you to achieve the impossible as you gradually explore and unravel the secrets of an ancient city. It's one you've been waiting for, and today we are thrilled to reveal that Golem will get a physical release through Perp Games at launch. Thank you for your continued support.
Man,
Enjoy the
been
rest
waiting
of the show.
ages for that one.
Hey guys, I'm Arjen, programmer at Vertigo Games.
I'd like
I'm
to see some
excited
gameplay though.
to reveal something we've been working on that has been requested a lot. Can't wait to
4-player
test
trash would be fun. Any No Man's Sky news? No, nothing yet. Oh, Arizona Sunshine for the Oculus Quest. Okay, that'd be cool. Good game.
This will be the Arizona Sunshine experience you've come to love with the freedom of the Oculus Quest coming this year.
Dance Central
Short
is
and
the
sweet.
hottest club in virtual reality, where the music never stops and the doors never close. With a 32-song soundtrack ranging from the 70s to today's biggest hits, you can go in, dance with your favorite Dance Central characters to custom choreography, all designed
You hear
for
that,
VR.
Decepticon? You can
In
dance
addition
with
to
your favorite
practice
Dance
mode,
Central
customizing
characters.
your avatar, competitive and cooperative online multiplayer, we have some exciting new features coming to Dance
5XL
Central.
might like this one
Playing
actually.
Dance Central can be a workout. It's definitely a great game for fitness, so we created the Fitness app. And the Fitness app allows you to track your calories burned in real time as well as your stats over time. A huge part of the experience in Dance Central is dancing with the characters. Currently, your friends can challenge you to beat their scores,
That looks
but
fun,
now
says
the characters
Deltron.
are going to challenge you.
Decepticon says
Dancing
this
with
is
the
5XL's
characters
jam.
allows you to earn
I don't think it's for
respect
me.
and eventually unlock assets in the wardrobe so you can look fly anywhere in the game.
That kind of looks like
And
Rec Room.
finally, we're releasing 6 songs as DLC. So if you've mastered all 32 on the soundtrack, no problem. We have more content coming your way. Dance Central is available now for the Oculus Quest, Rift S, and Rift. So pick it up and meet us in the club.
No PlayStation. No dice. Ooh, Ready at Dawn.
I'm really excited to be here to announce something that we've been waiting to share actually with the rest of the VR community out there. And that is that we're bringing Echo Arena to Quest. And for us, that was actually a huge endeavor that we started
Not to
with Quest,
PSVR?
first announced internally. So I'm really excited to tell you that soon you'll be able to play Echo Arena in all its glory on the Quest.
Hello, Captain Rouse.
Oh, come on.
I'm glad to see you're still safe. You too, Echo One.
This game is
I'm also really
supposedly one of the
excited
best
to
on
be here,
PC.
not only to announce Echo Arena for Quest, but I'm here to introduce Lone Echo 2. In Lone Echo 2, actually, we're joining back in the story of Jack and Liv, and You'll be able to kind of reprise your role as Jack in this story that took our characters in the 22nd century from the space station around the rings of Saturn forward 400 years into the future, stranded on this spaceship. But then we open the world by introducing more characters that are going to contribute to your narrative, to the way you're going to play the game, and find out why not only is the gameplay mechanic important, but why is the relationship we build with the two characters important. Lone Echo 2 really reinforces this idea that you and Liv are like family, and that you and her basically will go through anything against all odds.
They can't know you're online. I promise. I'll explain everything when I get back. I'm going to need your help.
No PlayStation.
I can't wait to play more Dance Central on Quest. But Lone Echo 2 looked amazing, didn't it? Let's keep rolling with that PC VR vibe.
No. Go back to PlayStation. VR legs. Oh, this is Boneworks. Oh, he's actually got functioning enemies now. Stress level 0.
Monkey bunk.
Battle Lake is our high seas pirate adventure. And
They really didn't sell that game as well as they should have.
Two huge fans of
That trailer,
action,
I mean.
combat, and pirate in the high seas, and we just wanted to bring those all together in an action-packed experience people haven't been able to do in VR. Like all games at Survios, we really focus first and foremost on how can we innovate, how can we push the medium forward. So
Is this
previously we
PlayStation?
made Sprint Vector, and in that product we worked on fluid locomotion. So building upon the fluid locomotion system from the past, the team said, let's take this to vehicles.
You guys think you had
And the
gameplay?
first
I've
thing
seen
the team
older
asked ourselves
gameplay,
is, if
but
we're gonna put
that
fluid
I'm just
locomotion
saying
in
that
a
trailer
vehicle, what vehicle should we put players in? And everyone
could have
said
done a
on the
better job of
simultaneous
showing off how cool the game
right?
actually is by
Battleships on
going by the
high
gameplay,
seas.
you know?
You're constantly surrounded by dozens of pirate ships. We have a variety of weapons, from broadsides to Gatling guns, machine guns, axe throwers, ballistas, all sorts of things. And when you're playing the experience, not only
Very
does each
interested
pirate
in
lord have a
this one.
series of weapons and different levels they can progress through the system,
That's
they
pretty
also
cool.
have their unique powers and abilities. In
That's
addition
better
to our
than
campaign mode,
Bout to
we
Blood.
also have warfare mode, where you can have up to 4 players co-op on the same team, going from one scenario to another in a series of missions that give players random objectives and dynamic enemy types that progressively get harder and harder and harder the further the players get. So one of the really exciting things we're doing about Battle Lake is we're actually going to have a closed beta. So please go to battlelake.com where you can sign up to participate in that, and players will be able to play this new and exciting warfare mode
This is a
before this
proper
gets released to the public.
pirate ship battle, yeah.
My life thus far,
Did it
I've
say
lost
platform?
my
No
only
platformers, no?
child, my wife, my fortune.
Helm Systems. Not familiar with these guys.
I've been betrayed and dishonored.
Nice. Ned Stark.
All for the sake of evil men and their ambitions.
Ooh. Okay, I'm interested in this one now. Oh, less interested. More interested. Nothing's gonna beat that blade and sorcery combat though. Oh, dragon. Jared, how's it going? Are you well? Game of Thrones viewer. This just makes me want Oblivion remastered for PS viewer. Is that frame rate gone laggy or is it just me? Christopher Hart. Yeah, so many incredible VR games coming. They sure do, but some of these are PC. Pretty sure this is not PSVR. She look cool.
The castle guards serve only to collect.
That look weird.
What more do I have to lose?
The fire looks weird. The Soulkeeper viewer. Okay. Interesting. Oh shit. I'm gonna get a dick reveal? No.
We're working on Space Team Virtuality, which is a cooperative shouting game where you have to stop your ship from reaching its impending doom. The only way you can do that is by yelling at your friends.
We've licensed the original Space Team iOS and Android game with over 8 million users. We've brought that great couch co-op play, brought it into VR.
It's for between 2 and 6 players. You can play locally or you can play online.
Just like the original game, each sector gets harder and harder and crazier as you're shouting things to each other. Different challenges in each sector as you get a different set of controls on your panel. Ray guns to shoot, you can shoot all the aliens that are throwing goop at your panels with.
You've got a special hammer, so when everything inevitably breaks, you can then fix it.
We've got fire extinguishers to put all the fires out, which will inevitably happen.
Definitely.
You'll have asteroid fields that you need to defend against.
And of course, we've got terrifyingly difficult to understand instructions and a high level of technobabble.
And lots of over-the-top facial expressions from your various avatars, which will also be personalisable as well. Ultimately, the important thing to remember for this game is you have to work together as a space team.
This could be the Star Trek bridge crew for me.
We're going to be opening the game up for alpha testing soon.
We're really excited to be bringing the Space Team to VR fans at home, but also VR arcades, so people who might not have access to headsets can go off and play. And watch this space.
No platforms. This doesn't look very good, says Deej. It looks a bit
is a VR
unpolished.
rhythm shooter available now in early access.
Online
Armed
could
with
be
dual
fun, yeah.
blasters, players shoot and smash to the beat of a killer soundtrack with 22 songs and counting. We've already
Well,
released
music
10
games.
updates in early access, and later this month we'll have our biggest update yet. It will include more new songs, a new environment, a new weapon set, and new leaderboard features that make it easier to challenge and compete with your friends, even cross-platform.
We recently updated the game to allow for custom blasters and avatars, and we also shared tools to allow you to create alternate target maps for any of the songs in our game soundtrack. Today, we're releasing an in-game editor that allows you to shoot along to any song on the soundtrack any way you like, which is immediately a playable map which can be shared or exported to Reaper for tweaking.
We are extremely grateful to our Audica
Not in
creators and wanted to
PlayStation,
find
I'm
a special
guessing.
way to showcase and reward that creativity. So we're
Music
excited to
game
invite
with
all
no
of you to create
Decepticon
your own
music.
playable maps, submit them through our Discord channel by July 10th for a chance to win prizes.
Oh, harmonics.
We look forward to playing what you make.
You can pick up Audica now on Steam, Oculus Store, or Viveport, and we'll see you on the leaderboards.
No mention of PlayStation again. Very sad stuff.
Asgard's Wrath is an action-adventure RPG game set in
Looks
a
kinda cool.
Norse mythology
Create your own
backdrop.
dreams,
You're going to
yeah,
be
good
exploring
point,
a
Deej.
number of realms throughout the
Don't be
entire
lazy,
game.
Decepticon.
You're going to meet some of the
Create your own
famous
game from
Asgardians
scratch.
from across the world of Wrath. Loki's going to be sending you off to different realms to meet mortal heroes that you're going to aid and help to complete their saga.
Cowards! I will not be swept away so easily!
Gameplay is very action-oriented. As a god, you're going to be converting animals to assist the human characters. The shark's pretty hungry, so you could tell him to eat
Shark Man.
corpses. As
I like
he's eating
that.
the corpses, sometimes he'll be pulling a lever that's lifting up a platform, or he could be opening a door. I think people have never seen combat like what they're going to see in Asgard's Wrath. It's so visceral to have the sword and the shield in your hand and feel the impact and really feel like you're there competing with somebody.
I've been having
But
visceral
probably one of
combats
my favorite elements
for
is
over
when
10
you
years.
first as a god convert an animal and you put it down, to actually initiate and make that animal be your follower and do your bidding. You've got to walk over and give him a high five or a fist bump to get him to follow you.
My blades are at your command.
Asgard's Wrath will be out
Nice.
fall 2019, and it'll be out on the Oculus Rift And make sure to play it on the Oculus Rift S because it looks absolutely fantastic on
No
that.
PlayStation.
My name
But
is
the Shark
Victoria.
Man is nice. I like the Shark Man.
In the 4th year of the reign of King James, I was knighted for fending off a raid by orcs from the Black Fist. Shortly after, I
Clever
joined the
Trev gave me
Bullpine
some
Order to
nice
help
tips.
maintain
Okay,
peace in
nice.
the city. In the 6th year of King James, I saved a group of noble women from an unruly mob at Rose Square. And in the following year, I defeated a company of bandits gathering near our border.
Maybe
I
PS5,
accompanied
Chris.
my lord as his steadfast guard through the Shadow Hills, the Azure Marshlands, and the Ashen Plains. No one dared doubt my loyalty. Until, that is, Lord Conrad was injured in battle during the Cobalt Rebellion. Baroness Eva was behind everything. Shh.
This game has a cool style.
Be quiet. We don't have much time. Where were we? Oh, right. The injury.
It's
While the
probably
Lord
PC
was
only, but it looks good.
Baroness Eva took control of the military. Baroness Eva began installing her close allies in positions of power.
Walkie-talkies.
I couldn't stand it any longer. So we planned to retake the castle. But
Didn't know they had walkie-talkies
covered our plot.
back in the Dark Ages.
Last night, just as I was supposed to meet Lord Conrad, I sneaked into his room. A familiar smell hit me as soon as I opened the door. The wretched smell of blood, just like being back on the battlefield. I checked on Lord Conrad immediately, but he was already lying there dead, drenched in blood. It was obvious that his last breaths were spent in agony. I couldn't find any wounds, and the color of his blood was strange, as if he were poison. Suddenly, I realized I had stumbled into a trap. Baroness Eva
Strange
knew I had
trailer.
everything from the very beginning. I fought, but there were too many of them. I somehow managed to
Like,
escape.
there's a lot of talking.
But I must go on. This is treason.
Here we
plain
go,
and simple.
gameplay.
And I'm out to expose the traitor's plot. Let's make a deal, Dave. If you help me clear my name, I will bring no charges against you. I give you my word.
Rogan. Huh? Rogan. That's my name.
Rogan, the thief in the castle. Okay. That's probably not PlayStation. Nope.
Garden of the Sea is a VR game about truly belonging somewhere, about creating a home with your own hands,
Let's
and
see. Oh,
about
how's it going, nerd?
exploring and connecting with the
One
world
of the first
around you.
contact game for
You start
Oculus.
out on
I'm
a
getting a
small
Rift
island,
this year.
and you have a
I
little
think they only showed off like
cottage, and
a
your objective
title
is to
screen.
grow your own garden and
But yeah, it'll
explore
be
the
interesting
nearby
to see
islands and befriend
what that one
some
looks like.
interesting creatures, and basically just make this world your home.
We had this internal pitch day right after we released Budget Cuts, and Christopher, the art director on this game, and I both came into the pitch day and basically pitched the exact same game. So we looked at each other and we're like, we kind of have to build this now, don't we? We've got a plant growing system and a crafting system. We want to do some crossbreeding in the future, both for the animals and for the plants, so that, you know, what you're feeding them
I don't
affects
know.
how they behave or what they look like.
Joe
in the
Rogan
future. We
viewer.
have some quests. We have a boat. We want to put in fishing soon.
Another thing that I really
Those
like
chimpanzees,
is the
man.
creatures, because they are really fun to interact with.
Yeah, they're so cute, aren't they?
Yeah. And I hope we're gonna add more of them. For
This
the
is
full
not a
game.
game
I
for
have
me.
to say I have like a soft spot for the crafting system. That one I think has a lot of potential to become really cool. So we figured, like, why not release it now, today, in way too early access. We have so many ideas about what we want to build, but we want to know what you want the game to have. And we need your
Never
input on
tried
that to figure
DMT.
out how to make this game the best it possibly
Imagine a
can be.
DMT game.
We're releasing Garden of the Sea on Steam, and
Steam.
we will support all the major VR headsets via
Boss.
Steam VR.
Giant toad. You gotta
high
smoke the
five.
toad juice.
How's that? I don't know.
That's how that works.
These cool backwards
We're not good at high
fives.
fives. We're going to work on our high fives.
Hi, I'm Paul Vandermeer, lead designer at
Oh, you're
Vertigo
Paul?
Games, and today we're proud to reveal the first gameplay footage of the Dam DLC, the largest Arizona Sunshine mission yet. It's coming your way August 27th. Please enjoy.
August 27th, okay. Wonder will it be on PC first, and then PlayStation, or simultaneous release?
You knew what you were getting into. Get inside the dam, reset the control systems, and prove yourself useful.
I'm surprised they're still supporting this game. It must have sold very well. Hammerhead.
Okay then. Let us begin.
Hi, I'm Erin, Head of Content at Hammerhead, an immersive entertainment studio based in the UK. We're excited to announce that we're working on the continuation of Aid, the award-winning 2013 cult film by Rob McClellan.
Never heard
Aid
of
is
it.
a tense psychological horror about a robot who's looking for love in all the wrong places. We are creating a multi-format story world, leading with a pioneering location-based VR experience that will be brought to life through state-of-the-art volumetric capture. We're also bringing you a short film and a game release that can be played with or without VR. We're proud to present the first teaser. Take a look.
This probably does not PSVR.
Let us begin. Maybe this time I will get it right.
So many of these.
Maybe this time I will fix you.
So many of these trailers don't show the platforms at the end.
It looks amazing, but what are you going to do to that pig? Anyway, thanks Hammerhead for that one. In fact, we're nearing the home stretch now, so it's time to start throwing some more megatons your way.
Okay.
Here's the latest look at
Yes,
Aspire
please.
1.
Tripwire. That's killing floor, lads.
Welcome, Agent.
Aspire 1 is a made-for-VR stealth action first-person shooter that targets every VR platform.
Every VR platform.
The original inspiration for Aspire actually came from UploadVR's Presence podcast that they ran in 2016. One of their listener questions was, why aren't there any realistic stealth games in VR? Games like Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell. And for 2 years, we've been trying to reimagine these classic stealth mechanics in VR.
Yeah, Aspire's been built for VR PC headsets, including the Oculus Rift S, Valve Index, the HTC Vive, and Windows Mixed Reality. It's also coming to PSVR and the Oculus Quest, where gameplay will remain one-to-one.
A huge problem with VR
Okay.
is simulator sickness, or VR sickness.
That looks really good.
And right from day one, we've always wanted all players to play Aspire with the full freedom of movement and the precise control that they expect
Class.
from console shooters. So early in development, we invented the Aspire Control Theater. It is our locomotion system with its comfort features, and the Aspire Control Theater allows for full freedom of movement, maintains immersion in the game world, and minimises VR sickness.
We've also got electromagnets in the Aspire robot's hands, so you can climb metal surfaces throughout the game and distance grip certain objects, which gives you a
Fuzzy
variety
Bear,
of
yeah,
stealth
it does look
options
cool,
when
and
you're
Deej looks like
You
likes the
can
look of it
actually
too.
sneak up behind guards if you're undetected and physically say freeze, and they'll be held up. Players
Oh, that's
experience
Metal Gear Solid
long-form,
right there.
story-driven campaign missions, so they take 30 to 80 minutes to complete. Progress can be saved mid-mission, which is perfect for playing on the go.
There are also a number of virtual challenges that test your skills on global leaderboards.
Tripwire have just been fantastic over the journey. They've been so much more than just a publisher. They've provided us dev support and a variety of other resources throughout the journey.
The Aspire team is extremely excited to get the game into your virtual hands. You'll be able to play Aspire this coming August, where it will be available on all platforms.
Wow.
To find out more about the game and to stay up to date on the
Did you say
latest
August?
developments, be sure to visit us on our social media platforms.
Holy f***, that looked amazing.
Yes, it did.
If you like that, check out this cool.
Hey everybody, Shabs, game director here at First Contact Entertainment. I'm excited to be here on behalf of our team to give you guys a world exclusive to the new title we're working on. It's a fast-paced multiplayer shooter in VR.
Firewall 0 Hour. If I didn't know about this, I would have freaked out. As soon as I saw Shabs, I would have been like, class, more Firewall sequel, Solaris. I'm just sad I won't be able to play it. Whatever it is. It's a moth flying around the room now. Aim support would be nice. Yeah, one buzz there. Not sure how you do the climbing though with the aim controller, you know. That's two. Okay.
So we knew early on that we wanted to make Budget Cuts 2 a game of larger scope and variety. So that's when we asked Fast Travel Games to collaborate with us.
Yeah, I mean, we used to share an office back then, so we played each other's games before they were finished. There was lots of discussions and great ideas being thrown around. So when Neat approached us to co-develop this game, my thoughts went back to those discussions, and I'm really, really happy we will work together to make them come alive. In Budget Cuts 2, you're on a mission. It used to be about saving your job, but now you have to save the world. So your mission is to take down Transcorp, a mega powerful corporation that kills humans and replaces them with workaholic robots, all in the name of efficiency. And to accomplish this, you have to leave your office cubicle and travel across several new types of environments.
So these new environments, they enable us to make new gameplay, both in terms of enemy encounters and puzzle solving, and combining that with
so how does the teleportation thing work in
our
this
improved AI system and new types of enemies, new types of gadgets, lets us make a whole new range of challenges. So it's not just like choosing between stealth or action, it's more fine-grained, like how you choose to approach a stealth scenario, or what tools you use to accomplish your goals. The original Budget Cuts was about escaping the Transcorp offices, so we found that players were taking a very cautious approach to enemies.
In Budget Cuts 2, it's much more about infiltration, about getting closer to the Transcorp headquarters to finally be able to take them down. Budget Cuts 2 is a self-contained title, so you don't have to have enjoyed Budget Cuts 1 to play this, but I think you really should, because it's an awesome game.
Stay tuned, because Budget Cuts 2 Mission Insolvency will be released on all high-end VR headsets this year.
What?
I don't know if that includes PSVR or not. Decepticon says it doesn't.
Okay, hold on to your butts. It's the big finale. Let's hand it over to Cloudhead Games.
Okay. John Wick Simulator. Pistol whip.
So Pistol Whip is this kind of glorious hodgepodge of genres. We've been describing it as like a music rhythm FPS game, but it also has the inklings of like a runner game and a bullet hell game.
It's a shooter that you don't necessarily have to be dead accurate for to hit, and it's a rhythm game that doesn't require you to take out enemies in a specific order.
To me, the gameplay of Pistol Whip is all about speed. You're not
Matty
taking
Mass.
your time and
Cool.
aiming down the sights
Whip.
to make sure you get a headshot on a dude. You don't have time for that. You gotta move quickly through the scene, taking out as many guys as you can, dodging bullets. All
Reminds me of Blood and
idea
Truth.
that you are kind
My
of
favorite parts of Blood and Truth are when you're running and you're just like
case,
pop,
it's
pop,
either
pop, pop, pop.
being reactive and accurate to hitting enemies, or you're thinking about the beat and the musicality of it.
It's like taking chocolate and peanut butter in VR with your kind of flow state rhythm of Beat Saber, and you've got your frenetic action of Superhot. You put them together, and you end up feeling like John Wick in a movie trailer,
You
taking
gotta
out
whip
targets
it.
and ultimately being this action hero badass.
We ended up listening
Is this
to a whole bunch of
PSVR?
different tracks, obviously, and as the team kind of focused in on what we really wanted the heart of the game to be, it became clear that one label in Montreal really stood out. Cannibal Records is who we ended up partnering with.
Straight from the grave.
They just seem to have this library of really dramatic and kick-ass, epic action songs, but they're also just super fun. So it really kind of hit the sweet spot for us and what we were looking for.
A round of Pistol Whip feels kind of like watching a high-octane action.
I can't tell if that guy has blue hair or if the lights on him are blue or what's going on.
Probably gonna love this.
I think it's blue hair.
The inspiration for Pistol Whip was figuring out a way to kind of plant the user in the center of an action scene. A lot of rhythm games do deal with
This does look like something that the PSVR could handle. So I'm hopeful. You feel like John Wick, yeah. It's that's the buzzwords now. For VR anyway. You gotta be John Wick. If I can't cosplay as Keanu Reeves in your game, 2019, 0 out of 10. That's what I think Germ looks like. The guy with the blue beard? Why? Keanu Reeves is the man we should all aspire to be. I agree with that, nerd. Sometimes you do say smart things, nerd.
Be more tactical and more surgical with how you're taking out enemies.
He saved Microsoft's conference.
Steps and stages you experience as you kind of go through different songs and you learn how
Single-handedly.
to be a Pistol Whip player. I think our studio shines in terms of game feel. Whether it's a deeply complex narrative
Marge
experience
Simpson's
or
brother.
something like we did for Valve with the Hand Labs experience,
Mm.
or Pistol Whip, we pride ourselves on knowing what feels good, and I think Pistol Whip feels amazing, and people will get it when they play it.
Okay. So it's a cross between Superhot and Beat Saber. That's how I've seen it.
Okay, that's a wrap. We are done, finished, finito, out of here. Thank you so much for watching the first ever Upload E3 VR showcase. Thank you to every developer that took part today. You guys make the VR industry what it is. Let's close out with another look at some of the games we covered today.
Okie doke. Are you saying I said stupid stuff, says Nerfbogman? Nerfbogman, that question in itself is a stupid question, because obviously, non-stop Nerf, constantly. So what did I think? It didn't blow me away, but at the same time, this was made by just a couple of lads from a website, you know? Like UploadVR. They're a big VR website, but they're not huge, you know? And they got support from people like Greg Miller and stuff like that, so that's cool. So I think it's a good foundation. And some of the games tickled my fancy, but there's a lot of question marks on platforms. If I'll be able to play any of these. First Contact coming out with that new game Solaris. That was a huge surprise. Which I already knew about before I watched this, because it was spoiled for me, but still. That's big. And I see people are going mental about that. Massey Mass. I want to punch that quit. Why? Massey Mass, that kid is bringing VR to the forefront. So give him a kiss instead. Deej. I thought the first PlayStation stream was better, but I'm biased towards PSVR. Yeah. But look, there's that Undead Citadel. Looked really good. Another expansion for Arizona Sunshine. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'm struggling to remember things because, I don't know, I think most of the really good stuff was PC. But look, again, good foundation. Hopefully they do it again next year. We'll have built up a bit of recognition from doing this one. And more devs will take part. And viewer will be bigger, hopefully, by then. Except because I still gotta play the other Arizona song. Yeah, I never even bought that. Was it Dead Man something? I heard it was really short, so I was like, don't think I want to buy this if it's really short. And that's that. So I guess all that's left to do now is talk shite. What do you think? I suppose the big news for me, even though I didn't react too much in this stream because I knew already, but First Contact making a game that will not be on PSVR, at least not initially. And I'm seeing loads of people saying, oh, this is why Firewall isn't working, because they've been making PC VR games instead. They've been taking the money, yada yada yada. I know, but like, it's not unheard of for a developer to start work on a game nearly a year after they've launched another game. So Firewall's been out since August, you know, and like, look at CD Projekt Red. They announced Cyberpunk before The Witcher 3 even released, and that didn't stop them supporting The Witcher 3, you know. I mean, they've even shown us a roadmap of after Operation Nightfall. It's going to be 2 more operations. Maybe they'll stop supporting us after those 2 operations, but there's at least those 2 operations, you know, and they'll have 2 maps each, like 6 maps total. I think that's good post-launch support. Obviously the game is not functioning as intended right now, but I think they can fix that. Deej, PS5 maybe. Yeah, I can see a lot of the stuff coming to PS5. I can see a lot of the games I want right now, like Blades and Sorcery. Really want that one. That's on early access on PC. It looks class. But I think they are trying. It's like one of their goals. I think are they kickstarting or something like that. But one of their goals is to go PSVR, but that's like one of their last goals. They want to add story and all that kind of shit. But the combat in that game looks class. Fozzie Bear, bad timing. Yeah, it is bad timing. That's the one thing I will say. It's but you wonder how far in advance had they this locked in, you know. And then look at the actual trailer that Damon showed off as well. Literally no gameplay, not even a screenshot, just the title. So for all we know, that game is like 2 or 3 years away. You know, it's probably not that long, but could be 2 years. You know, could be a while. Will you guys ever go the PC route? I don't think so, because then I'd have to buy a PC on top of whatever headset I need to go with it, and that would be hugely expensive. Maybe if I win the lotto, I'd do something like that. So yeah, is there anything else to say? What did you guys think? If you guys had to give it something out of 10, what would you give it? I give it a 6.5. Good foundation. If I was a PC viewer gamer, I think it would be higher. But for PlayStation, give it a solid 6.5. Deej with the 6. Decepticon with the 7. Yep, I think I'm the average here. That's fine. Yeah. Mass with the 6 as well. Please, viewers, getting a platform. Exactly. I'll be watching the other conferences just in case. I know Ubisoft had one today. I saw the beginning of that. I saw Watch Dogs Legion, which actually looks kind of cool. But did they have any VR games announcements or anything? I kind of wasn't keeping up to date with that one, you know? Because it's possible that the bigger VR games will ignore stuff like that. Like, look at State of Play. You know, PlayStation won't push their stuff on something like this until it gets big enough, you know? So the likes of No Man's Sky, the likes of Iron Man, big drops like that would be their own kind of thing. So there's still potentially a lot to look forward to that we don't even know about this year. Anyway, I think we're going to get into waffling territory now, so I'll end the stream. Thanks very much for stopping by and watching and keeping me company while I watch this. And I'll see you lads and ladies in the next one. And hopefully I'll sort out this goddamn chat box so it doesn't look so squished and I can read it better. I want to see more No Man's Sky. Well, that's coming this summer, so literally any week now that could be coming out. Deej, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Take care, lads and ladies, and stay moist, of course. Adios.